Imagine this. You decide to stay awake for just one more night. Maybe you're studying for an exam, finishing a major work project, binge-watching your favorite series, or scrolling endlessly on your phone. The first night doesn't seem too bad. You feel tired, but you can still function. Then morning arrives. You push through with another coffee. By the second night, your thoughts become slower. You forget simple things. You struggle to focus. Yet you keep telling yourself, "I'll catch up on sleep later." Then comes the third day. Suddenly, your brain begins struggling to tell the difference between reality and imagination. Your body feels heavy. Your emotions become unpredictable, and even simple decisions become difficult. 24 hours without sleep, your thinking slows. After 48 hours, your body begins struggling to maintain normal function. By 72 hours, your brain may no longer reliably distinguish reality from hallucinations. So what actually happens inside your body when you stay awake for 72 hours? Let's explore the science. Sleep isn't simply turning your brain off. It's one of the most active and essential biological processes your body performs. While you're asleep, your brain organizes memories, repairs cells, removes metabolic waste, regulates hormones, strengthens the immune system, and prepares your body for the next day. Without sleep, these systems begin to fail surprisingly quickly. After 24 hours without sleep, the first day without sleep already affects your brain more than most people realize. Research shows that staying awake for about 24 hours can impair attention, reaction time, and decision-making to a level comparable to alcohol intoxication in many tasks. Your concentration drops. Your memory becomes unreliable. You may struggle to find the right words during conversations. Simple problems suddenly require much more effort to solve. Meanwhile, your body increases production of cortisol, the primary stress hormone. Your heart works harder, your blood pressure may rise slightly, and your immune system begins responding less effectively. Even your mood changes. Some people become unusually irritable. Others become anxious or emotionally sensitive. Many notice they're laughing or becoming frustrated over things that normally wouldn't bother them. And this is only the first day. After 36 hours without sleep, by the second day, your brain begins fighting back. It occasionally enters extremely brief periods called microsleeps. These are involuntary episodes lasting only a few seconds, during which parts of your brain essentially fall asleep, even while your eyes remain open. The frightening part, you often don't realize they're happening. Imagine driving a car at highway speed, and your brain switches off for just 3 seconds. That tiny lapse could be catastrophic. This is why severe sleep deprivation is linked to increased risks of workplace accidents, medical errors, and motor vehicle crashes. At the same time, your body's metabolism becomes disrupted. Your hunger hormones become unbalanced. Levels of ghrelin, which stimulates appetite, increase, while leptin, the hormone that signals fullness, decreases. As a result, many sleep-deprived people crave sugary, high-calorie foods. Your coordination also worsens. Simple tasks requiring balance or precise movements become noticeably harder. After 48 hours without sleep, after 2 full days awake, the effects become much more serious. Your immune system becomes significantly less efficient. Your body produces more inflammatory chemicals. Your ability to fight infections begins to decline. Mental performance also continues to deteriorate. You may struggle to follow conversations or remember information from only minutes earlier. Decision-making becomes increasingly poor. Many people experience episodes of confusion or feeling mentally disconnected. Emotions become difficult to control. Small problems can trigger unusually strong emotional reactions. Some people become withdrawn, others become impulsive. Your body is essentially operating in survival mode. After 72 hours without sleep, now we reach the 3-day mark. This is where severe sleep deprivation becomes a genuine medical concern. Your brain has been deprived of one of its most basic biological needs. Many people begin experiencing hallucinations. These may start as brief visual distortions, such as seeing shadows move, or objects appearing different than they really are. Others hear sounds that aren't actually present. Some develop paranoid thoughts, or become convinced things are happening that aren't real. This doesn't necessarily mean permanent mental illness. Rather, the brain is becoming unable to accurately process incoming information because it has gone too long without restorative sleep. Memory becomes severely impaired. Concentration may be nearly impossible. Reaction times slow dramatically. Judgment becomes dangerously poor. At this point, even routine daily activities can become unsafe. Operating machinery, driving, or making important decisions should be avoided. Meanwhile, your body continues experiencing widespread physiological stress. Blood pressure may remain elevated. Blood sugar regulation becomes less effective. Inflammatory responses increase. The immune system becomes weaker. Hormone balance becomes increasingly disrupted. Although healthy people often recover after finally sleeping, prolonged sleep deprivation can become dangerous, particularly when combined with underlying medical conditions. Can you actually die from lack of sleep? This is a question many people ask. For most healthy individuals, staying awake for 3 days is extremely dangerous, but not usually fatal by itself. However, the consequences, such as accidents caused by impaired judgment or severe exhaustion, can absolutely become life-threatening. There is also an extremely rare inherited disorder called fatal familial insomnia, in which progressive damage to the brain eventually prevents normal sleep almost entirely. Although extraordinarily uncommon, it demonstrates just how essential sleep truly is for human survival. Can you recover? The encouraging news is that many of the short-term effects improve after getting adequate sleep. However, recovery isn't as simple as sleeping for one extra night. Your body often needs several nights of high-quality sleep to fully restore cognitive performance, immune function, and normal hormone balance. This is why regularly sacrificing sleep, even if you sleep in on weekends, may not completely reverse its long-term effects. If you found this video helpful, tell us in the comments. What's the longest you've ever stayed awake, and how did you feel afterward? And don't forget to subscribe to Curiomedix, where curiosity meets science, for evidence-based healthcare education that helps you understand your body through the power of science.